Welcome. So let's send to Discord, everybody. Every Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm out of it. Your one and only pre-show to Late Night Saints. Blah 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 blah. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. I think next weekend the Lesser Saints. Let me double check this. Actually, I should have done this beforehand, but fuck it. Well, let's do it now.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well. No one's watching right now.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch this after anyway.
Yeah, we get what, like 2 views per video.
So yeah, this not this Sunday, but next Sunday we have a town hall in the Lesser Saint in the late nights. God damn it, in the Legacy Saints Discord server.
Thing.
Yeah.
There are too many fucking Saint servers at this point, man.
And tomorrow in the Late Night Saints server, Nick is hosting a movie night.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought about coming to game night, but I ended up not making it.
Yeah, it kind of turned into a clusterfuck.
That sounds about right.
I had a feeling that it would. Just another reason why I kind of was like, I'll find something else to.
Yeah.
Because I took a look at the number of people in the gaming room, and it's just like, no.
Yeah, it was overcrowded. If we were using the Pretend Yours Easy thing that we used to do to play Cards Against Humanity, it would have been a lot better. But the version that we were using doesn't auto deal, for one thing. And then you have to like set up the board to accommodate how many players are in there. And it was just a pain in the ass. Yeah.
So noted.
If you're dealing with like only like 6 people, that's fine. But we had like 11 people in it.
When did they add the moderator view on Twitch?
The other day.
Huh.
Yeah, I noticed it. I've been fucking around with it a little bit. But it's still kind of confusing because Twitch's user interface is kind of shitty.
So, oh wait, I think this means that I can see all the people who are actually watching.
Mm-hmm.
Cats.
Well, you can always do that. There's a.
There's Cats.
As I mention her, she shows up. And if you're wondering what the delay is, I mentioned Cats immediately before she posted.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, Cass. It's like I've got over 8,000 channel points for Lesser Saints now, and I have no idea what the fuck.
I've got nearly 16,000 channel points.
Yeah, I've got 10.9 thousand. I've got like 40 or 50,000 on Late Night Saints.
God damn. I know I'm at over 10K at this point. Yeah, but that's mainly because I haven't been watching Late Night Saints nearly as much this year.
Yeah.
Too much shit going on.
Yeah, I'm always in the yeah, and of course the app doesn't like us. Nobody likes us.
This is a depression hour where we sit around and be sad about ourselves for a while.
The channel points, in my opinion, just it takes too long to do anything fun, and the fun stuff I kind of already exhausted doing. Like the modify emote, which is my favorite. I like to put sunglasses on the pinkies up. What else can you do?
Oh, we could talk about Baltimore.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. We could get right into the news.
Yeah, because we're just like, what the fuck is right with us? Actually, I've changed how I want to state that.
It's like, yeah,
sir, do
let's
you
just
wanna
assume that something's wrong and move from there.
take this one? Sir?
All right, I can.
All right.
Let's see.
It's at the very top.
Yeah, I'm scrolling.
God, being out of work fucking sucks.
Coming to us from the Informed American, Baltimore mayor to residents, please don't shoot each other so beds can be used for virus patients.
Somehow I don't think this stops with Baltimore.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the Chicago mayor to put this statement out.
No, Chicago actually
Oh,
had a
shoot.
lessening in violent crime. They went a whole 4 days without a murder.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the first time in years they've gone more than 1 day without a murder. It's shocking.
Well, silver
Yeah.
linings.
It was crazy how much it went down.
Oh my god.
I love
I already like the way this author thinks. Baltimore has suffered many
Indignities?
No. Baltimore has suffered many indignities in recent years. Most of them self-inflicted. It's had it's like, damn.
Yeah. I've seen The Wire. I know what's going on there.
It's like, we're just going right into this, aren't we?
Screw the arms. We're going right for the heart.
It's had several police chiefs, as several resigned. The last over failing to file his taxes for a few years. And the last mayor resigned after bilking the schools and a health organization out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then there's crime.
And then there's crime? Those are both crimes.
They are crimes, but they're special.
And now there's more crime.
It's like, we have these 2 crimes by city officials. Now let's talk about even more crime.
Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it during this quarantine, you'll have the time. Check out The Wire. You'll know what's going on in Baltimore after that, because it's actually based on a true story.
Baltimore is the deadliest city of its size. The police haven't had a handle on crime for many years, a situation made worse after the Freddie Gray case, where a young man died in police custody. Successive officials have called on residents to end the violence in the name of anything they can think of, and now they have a new rallying cry. Please don't shoot each other. We need the hospital beds for patients with coronavirus.
Anything to stop the shootings that we enable.
Mayor Young said, I want to reiterate how completely unacceptable the level of violence is that we have seen recently. We will not stand for mass shootings and an increase in crime. For those of you who want to continue to shoot and kill people of this city, okay, that's...
We're not going to... What?
We're not going to tolerate it. Like, if you want to keep doing it, there's going to be consequences, young man.
What's the over under on this mayor ending up fucking being taken down by an indictment of some sort?
I don't fucking know, but the end of that quote...
We're going to come after you, and we're going to get you.
Yeah, the end of the quote
it's worked
suggests
so
that
far.
they just let... The like, it just suggests that it's legal to murder people in Baltimore.
It's like, oh, so only now it's unacceptable. Well, Christ,
Yeah,
man,
you're
talk
only
about 20
now
years
going
too
to come
fucking
after.
late.
God damn.
He wants people to put down their guns and end the senseless shooting because they'll need those hospital beds for virus patients. It's not clear that anyone will care, Will meth dealers or rival gangs take a moment to consider possible flu patients before carrying on with their activities? Seems like a long shot. But then again, Baltimore has become a long shot. Maybe someone will listen.
Jeez.
This is not as savage as that Paul Paul Harrell. It's not as savage as that Paul Harrell 1 hour reply to what's his fuck.
I don't know who Paul Harrell is.
Paul Harrell is this guy on YouTube who does a lot of gun stuff, and some Air Force puke fucking tried calling him out for some of the things that he said and saying that he has committed stolen valor. And
Whoops.
over the course of an hour, Paul Harrell systematically tears this guy apart. It's audio murder. To quote
Okay.
to quote Johnny B.
Yeah. I have to address something going on in the chat right now. Hey, in this chat we speak English, you hear?
But that actually reminds me, like, I'm
How
pretty
can I
sure.
respond to your chats if you don't speak English? I'm not pulling up Google Translate right now.
Hey, cats, we don't use that word here.
Merkel? Yeah, we don't use Merkel here.
Yeah.
You know better than that. But now, like, that reminds me, it's like lately, like, there's this guy that comes into my store, and I'm starting to get the real suspicion that he's impersonating a police officer.
Wait, what?
What makes you think that?
Well, like, for one, his uniform's kind of off, and he's like, when he felt like we were a little suspicious of him, like, he gave us like his personal phone number, which was really odd. And I guess he also told my cousin, he's like, hey, I serve this country, so you need to respect me.
That sounds like something some cops would say, though. That's hard to pinpoint as, because I mean, don't get me wrong, cops can be pricks and cops can be good guys, but generally, how they act is not a good way to tell unless they're trying to get you to do something and threatening to call backup or something like that, but don't go through with it. You gotta look for tips other ways.
Oh, no, it was like the last time he was in, he was acting kind of strangely, and he got really defensive when we seemed to be picking up on it. I don't know. It was just a really weird experience.
I'm friends with a couple cops, and the reason why I'm friends with them is because they have the mentality of, I just don't want people to get hurt.
Yeah. What you
we
could
just
do
have a
is
chill
ask
time, everybody.
What you could do is ask for his badge number.
Mm-hmm.
And then have that checked.
And ask for his card too.
Yeah.
They technically have to give that to you. Hey, Larry.
Larry!
I haven't seen him in a minute, but like...
Probably because he realized you were onto him and went to some other random coffee shop.
But like the last time that he was here, like things between him and my cousin especially were starting to get a little tense.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know about you, dude. You're acting kind of weird.
The fact that he hasn't been back is probably more telling.
Whenever you're suspicious about a cop, always ask for the badge number.
Badge number and their card.
Yeah.
As like, I don't work the register, so I don't interact with customers hardly at all.
Well, that's a good suggestion for whoever is working the cash register. But since we're on a police kick,
and if he's a hold on real quick, and if he's a And if he's just a customer too, just be like, "Hey, I want to just let your supervisor know how good of a customer you are." And
Yeah.
And then, so let's move on to some more law enforcement related stuff. I've got the next two.
All
yeah.
right.
Prosecutors. Engineer deliberately ran train off tracks in attempt to smash the USNS Mercy. I'm sure most have heard about this, but what the fuck, dude?
And of course, it's in fucking Los Angeles.
Yep.
Mhm.
An engineer deliberately ran a train off the track at high speed near the port of Los Angeles in an attempt to crash into the USNS Mercy hospital ship, prosecutors say. Why the fuck did it go from
Wait,
USS to USNS? Why? Is that like a
no, it
new
was
thing, or?
earlier. Uh, oh, I don't know. Also, if you just drop off that sentence that an engineer deliberately ran a train, um,
Wow, Jables. All right, let's keep reading. The Pacific Harbor Line train derailed Tuesday, running through the end of the track and crashing through barriers, finally coming to a rest about 250 yards from the docked naval ship. Federal prosecutors allege the train engineer Eduardo Moreno, 44, of San Pedro, intended to hit the ship, saying he thought it was suspicious and did not believe the ship is what they say it's for. Based on what evidence? No, man, that's where they're keeping the aliens, man, and they're bringing people in who are sick to feed the aliens, man.
okay.
Okay, so you think that they're doing something suspicious on the hospital ship. Therefore, the rational course of action is to try and run a freight train into it.
Makes
I
sense
think
to
you
me.
skipped a few steps.
Let's keep going. I want to know how
Also,
stupid this
ended up
gets.
250 yards away from us. It's like, well, that's kind of what you should expect when you're doing this in a diesel dinosaur that can get up to 60 on a good day. Like, how far did you actually think that you were going to get?
Well, let's keep reading. The train crashed into a concrete barrier at the end of the track, smashed through a steel barrier and a chain link fence, slid through one parking lot and then a second lot filled with gravel, and hit a second chain link fence. It came to a rest after passing under a ramp leading to the Vincent Thomas Bridge. The train remained in that position Wednesday. No one was injured in the derailment, but the train leaked fuel that required a hazmat response. Authorities say Moreno admitted to crashing the train intentionally, but said he did not plan it out in advance. It is believed
really?
It is believed that he acted alone.
You know what? You know what I think actually happened here?
Huh.
Dude hated his fucking job, and he was going along, and he just, spending all that time driving that train, high on cocaine. Just thinking, I bet that ship isn't what they say it is. I'm gonna derail this motherfucker.
Oh my god, this dude's fucking statement. Read the next one.
I know. I'm waiting for him to stop talking. He allegedly made statements to a CHP officer that included, "You only get this chance once. The whole world is watching. I had to. People don't know what's going on here. Now they will." Officials
Yeah, he was definitely high on cocaine.
Officials say video from inside the train's cab show Moreno holding a lit flare during the incident. Moreno has been charged with one count of train wrecking, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office.
I didn't know that
I
was
didn't
a
even know that was
charge.
an official crime.
I did not either. You know what?
Jesus.
No
To be
you know
fair,
what it is.
that could be intentionally crashing a train in an attempt to cause collateral damage. That could be what that charge is. We don't know.
20 years.
Or it could be
Damn
splitting up a train going on somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without an explanation what train wrecking actually is, we can only speculate. Anyway, the Mercy arrived at the port of Los Angeles this weekend. The Navy hospital ship was brought in to handle non-coronavirus patients to help ease the burden of local hospitals that are surging with COVID-19 cases. The ship has about 1,000 hospital beds, with some 800 active-duty doctors, nurses, and medical staff on board. It is expected to stay in Los Angeles at least until September, or until it is no longer needed.
Train crashing is the next level of jaywalking.
By the way, nice song pick, Larry.
So, people in California continue to be crazy.
We could talk about California. We could talk about California. And we most certainly should talk about another person in California. Redwood City man steals and crashes school bus, police say.
Wait, the only thing I was going to mention is, like, we've also found out that intentionally crashing a train carries a more severe prison sentence than most violent sex crime.
That's horrible, dude.
That's interesting.
I was just looking at it. It's like 20 years? Jeez.
All right. Redwood City,
California. Whole train, you fuck up the entire supply line.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go forward with this one, because this is interesting. Redwood City, California. A Redwood City man is suspected of stealing a school bus and crashing into 7 cars during an erratic driving spree Saturday morning, police said. Santos.
Wait, driving spree?
Driving spree.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard driving spree before.
What? Santos Miguel.
Like I could have a spree driver.
I know you want to get through this, but you gotta let me make the jokes. Like when I think driving spree, I think like Grand Theft Auto, where you're just stealing car after car after car, and just driving to another car and stealing another one, driving to another car, steal another one, drive to another car, steal another one.
That's no, this one's on fire. I better take another one.
I gotta keep the chain going, beat my high score.
Santos Miguel Murray, I can't pronounce that, but he's 23.
Back to Mexico.
Yeah. Allegedly broke into a school bus storage yard at 1090 Mills Way in Redwood City, and shortly thereafter, about 9:45 a.m., began ramming cars on Woodside Road between Spring Street and Massachusetts Avenue, according to a release from Redwood City Police. The collisions...
Okay, I understand breaking into a school bus storage yard, because when I was a teenager, I used to break into school buses with a bunch of my friends and we'd hotbox it.
This doesn't surprise me.
Story for another time. It's fun when your school is so outdated it doesn't have cameras yet. Okay.
The collisions involved parked cars and other fixed objects, such as a median fence and a signal light pole, and no injuries were reported, police said. The bus eventually came to rest on top of a PG&E transformer at the Woodside Plaza Shopping Center parking lot, police said. Santos Miguel, I'm not reading that last name, fuck it, was booked in San Mateo County Jail on suspicion of vehicle theft, burglary, reckless driving, hit and run, and vandalism. I think that's the least of his issues, though.
Yeah.
I mean, some days you wake up and you just have the overwhelming urge to steal a bus. It happens.
God damn, though.
World be crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
this shit's fucking nuts, though, because this bus, it's resting on a transformer. I actually heard about this. They had to get a crane to, I think, to lift this thing off of the, lift this thing off of the fucking transformer. That's my understanding. It was fucking nuts. Like, apparently the grocery store right there, the light when this happened, the lights went off and then came back on and then went off again.
I've never seen a transformer explode. That shit's crazy.
I have not seen one actually explode, but when I was younger during a thunderstorm, I saw one fucking arcing, like, no shit, just arcing like a good 12, 15 feet repeatedly.
I've seen one explode after being struck by lightning. It's loud as fuck.
Yeah. Well, apparently this is fucking weird. Apparently it was still blocking the road, or they had to keep the road blocked off for like a good 8 hours afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, these pictures that this dude was just, fuck it, I'm screwed anyway.
And like that's one of those like like flat front buses. Like them motherfuckers ain't small.
It's a school bus.
Is it a flat front bus or is it just flat now?
No, it's a flat front bus. It's a straight flat front bus.
How dare you assume its identity?
It's from the Sequoia Union High School District. So, whatever, man.
Okay.
All right, Jables, you want to take the next two?
Yeah. Now, we've in case you haven't noticed, we've been trying to avoid some coronavirus news, but this one's too good to pass up. Andrew Cuomo's nipples take our minds off coronavirus. Andrew Cuomo looks like he's ready for action at a Jersey Shore nightclub. The governor set the internet on fire Tuesday with wild speculation that two bizarre protrusions seen poking out from under his shirt were actually nipple rings. Yep. Hey, Germans in the chat, you'll be able to let us know. Twitter and Reddit users furiously debated just what was going on under Cuomo's official white polo. But his spokesman threw a big bucket of cold water on the idea that the 62-year-old public servant was into some wild piercing. Of course not. Sorry, Internet Senior Aide Rich as a party. Told
He's just got some sagging nipples. He's a man of age, you see.
I don't know. Look at his picture. See if he has nipple rings.
Cats.
Yeah. The denial came after users keeping abreast of Gov's daily coronavirus briefings spotted the apparent jewelry through his state of emergency shirt. Is it just me, or is Cuomo's nipple totally pierced? Read one tweet on Saturday, which turned into a Reddit thread that attempted to get to the bottom of the issue. Put it on 4chan. They'll find out in no time. There's definitely something going on under there, one user wrote. And another dubbing the possible piercings the single greatest discovery by humanity. If it is, I like him even more. Some cyber sleuths tried to find alternate theories, like maybe Cuomo tapes his nipples to prevent chafing, or that they are unusually shaped, or maybe it was just a bit nippy that day. Those are nipple clamps. Them on.
My question is, what the fuck is going on with his gut down near his belt line?
Oh, you didn't know? He's got like a 1/2 pack.
That totally looks like a bar through that nipple. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it completely does. And it looks like there might be one on the other, but it's not as obvious.
Yeah.
He looks like the weirdo who would have a pierced nipple too.
Hey, it's not weird to get your nipples pierced.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying he looks like the kind of weirdo who would get his nipple pierced. I'm not saying that nipple piercings make you weird. I'm saying this guy's weird enough to get one. Andrew Cuomo, that's who, Crab.
Yeah. So, that set the internet ablaze, and there's one person that was really frustrated about it. And that's Andrew Cuomo's ex-girlfriend demands public stop body shaming him over his nipples. He's governor of New York, I believe. Yeah.
Fucking New York.
The former girlfriend of Andrew Cuomo is demanding that the public stop body shaming the New York governor over his nipples. After legions of social media users this week speculated as to whether Cuomo had pierced nipples, Sandra Lee issued a fiery rebuke to his haters. Okay, hold on one second. This is a video.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
This must be played.
All right.
No, there's a quote. Whatever.
God damn it, it's not playing.
Yeah, it's not playing for me either. That's I'll just move on to the quote. I just want to say body shaming is not okay. It is never going to be okay when people are out on the front lines working hard for all of our benefits to then turn around and body shame. Lee, who dated the New York governor for more than 10 years, said in a video message. 10 years? Damn.
Yeah, I left him because he wouldn't pop the question.
Yeah.
Turns out he had a ring. He just put it through his nipple instead.
Yeah. Yeah, after 10 years, you start getting into some freaky shit. I'm just saying. Goddamn.
Cuomo's nipples have nipples. God damn it, Larry.
The author and chef, who has remained friends with Cuomo since the couple split last year, admonished his critics to knock it off. Shame on you. Knock it off. Do something to uplift people and make the world a better place. Not take cheap shots that are unnecessary. No, these cheap shots were entirely necessary because this is hilarious. A lot of people have been uplifted by this. So, yeah, thank you for adding to it. Cuomo, senior aide Rich Azzopardi, on Tuesday dismissed the rumors that his boss had pierced nips. Of course not. Sorry, internet. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you. Mm-hmm.
Cuomo's public profile has spiked amid his handling of the coronavirus pandemic's effects on the state's healthcare system and infrastructure. Cuomo said Thursday that... Okay. It just goes on about the problem with coronavirus in New York.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
No more
Skull.
about his nipples. Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
what do we got next?
Who do you think should take this one?
Oh no, that's for me again.
Jabel's got a third.
Give me 1 second. I need to grab a beer real quick.
No, you don't. I've already switched to it.
Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Hotel, cafe, laugh factory among Hollywood venues staying alive through online connections. No, they're not. Their doors are shut because of the coronavirus pandemic. But a couple Hollywood venues are virtually keeping the lights on via online performances. The Hotel Cafe is the latest venue to join the party. Not join, fucking. It will be a part of the upcoming Uncanceled Music Festival, which will spotlight online performances by popular artists. Music makes sense. Patrons can pay what they wish to view the shows. New York and Philadelphia venues are also on board for the show, which starts Thursday. The Hotel Cafe in Hollywood, a popular bar for up-and-coming singer-songwriters, announced Monday it will be partnering with the Uncanceled Music Festival along with several other venues in Philadelphia and New York City. You just wrote the same paragraph twice. The festival will run from April 2nd to 8th. Last week, the Laugh Factory on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood began live streaming stand-up comedy sets on its YouTube channel. The comedians are in an empty room daily at 2 p.m. Yes, and do you know how that goes? Terribly. I popped into one of those live streams, and it was just, it was a dude playing piano and a dude trying to sing "Don't Stop Believing" from memory, and there was nothing before that happened to really inspire that, and nothing came of it, and it was just really shitty karaoke. So,
Let's see.
these are people that are stage funny and not internet funny, and it's ridiculous. Like, I kind of get a kick watching the cringe that's coming out of it. That's
You
about
would. I mean, we could sing
I'm sorry.
bad karaoke here. No one would. Actually, we might increase viewers if we did that. But let's not.
Maybe. Yeah, let's do karaoke night sometime. You sing with the delay, so you have to. Never mind. That sounds really shitty, but kind of funny. Just to hear how terrible it would be. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm fine with like music shows being live streamed because that's a lot different. Comedy shows without an audience at all being live streamed is so fucking weird.
Yeah, if you're going to a comedy show, generally the comedian is working off the crowd. And you're not going to have a good show if you're just trying to be like, "Oh, I'm an edgy boy."
Yeah, because there's like pauses for laugh breaks and shit like that affect the whole timing of everything. And in order to know something's funny, they need that response of a laugh. And if they're just hanging out with other comedians, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, there might be a shit ton of racist comedy on these live streams that'll be coming out. They're just talking to other comedians.
Wait, we're live? I forgot we were live. Oh shit! Why'd I use those words?
I was just chatting with this.
Why did you let me use those words?
20 times.
Why'd you let me use those words? You know I'm white.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't know we were live streaming me just rapping the "I'm 100% N-word."
Fuck cancel culture.
And neighbor. I'm 100% neighbor.
Yeah, that's why John Oliver
Oliver's
ain't funny.
fucking
Yeah, you're right.
insufferable.
You're right. John Oliver ain't funny. You added any more for some reason, but whatever.
He had a special back in the day that I enjoyed.
Yeah. As in, nowadays he's just kind of insufferable.
You know.
He's an insufferable. See you next Tuesday. All right.
Who did you say is worse, Oliver or Colbert?
Oliver, because he became unfunny sooner.
Yeah. Are you talking during or post Colbert Report?
Post.
Yeah. Larry, I thoroughly enjoyed the Colbert Report.
Yeah, the Colbert Report was fantastic because it was, let's just make jokes, but talk about the news.
It was a character of a conservative news host that was actually pretty good and did decent at dishing out the news.
Yeah. He was the proper follow-up to Jon Stewart at the time. It made perfect sense to give him his own show because he was just way too funny at the time. But it was also a character from a Republican point of view, making fun of liberals back at a time where that was what you did because it was actually funny and you could get away with it. Nowadays it's just all that political pandering is kind of just you need the laugh track.
Well, yeah. Well, it wasn't pandering back then. It was literally just like, hey, this is a fun character. Let's make fun of people because we can make fun of everybody.
Yeah, it's like now it's like I have an audience to sit and listen to my very blatant bias for an hour. It's like,
and this is not getting it. This applies both left and right at any point in time. When you're just talking to an echo chamber and they're laughing and you're getting like shit ratings, it's time to rethink your life.
These people don't care about fucking ratings.
You're not wrong, or at least that's how it feels. All right, should we?
Yeah, they. Hold on, they run on the whole "they hate us because they ain't us" mentality.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's been working out real great for the BBC. Oh wait.
Yeah, we could get into Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, but let's not.
It's probably better if we don't, because we'll be here for a long time, because I have a lot to say.
I want to hear what you have to say. I just don't want it to be on a Friday show.
Yeah, sir, by the way, speaking of the BBC, you want to take the next article?
Okay. Yep, I'll do this one. Coming to us from BBC News, Australia. Spider bites Australian man on penis again. This is actually more common than you would think. A 21-year-old Australian tradesman has been bitten by a venomous spider on the penis for a second time. The man was using a portable toilet, first mistake, on a Sydney building site on Tuesday when he suffered a repeat of the incident 5 months ago.
Okay, so here's the first two mistakes. Portable toilet, Australia. Those are the first two mistakes.
I think you have them in reverse order, though.
I hear Australia is beautiful.
I'd rather go into a portable toilet than try and survive Australia.
Jordan,
here it's not that bad. You just have to carry your machete everywhere.
Surname.
Because you can't have a gun.
Bitten? said he was bitten on pretty much the same spot by the spider. I'm the most unlucky guy in the country at the moment, he told the BBC. Let's not jump to conclusions.
You are in Australia. That sounds like a pretty good day for some people.
I was sitting on the toilet doing my business, and I just felt the sting that I felt the first time. I was like, I can't believe it's happened again. I looked down, and I've seen a few little legs come from around the rim. Oh, man.
Oh man,
This is like a fucking horror movie, man.
This is how it starts. They come out of the porta-johns. Next, they come out of your plumbing! Cover your
hey,
ass.
they do have pretty big spiders in Australia, so maybe.
The thing is, like, a lot of people that do get bit, not just by redback spiders, but also in the United States by their cousins, the black widows, do get bitten on the interiors of, like, the thighs or on the genitals because of, like, outdoor toilets where the spiders like to build their webs. Because it's a dark, sheltered place where they're not likely to be spotted by predators.
Skull. Rimshee did not pick this article. This was me. Most of them are
Yeah,
me.
Jables does most of the research of the show.
Yeah. He does the work beforehand. I do all the work during.
Yeah. That's how we bounce things out.
He said that being bitten the first time had made him wary of using portable toilets. Didn't learn your lesson, did you?
It was 5 months. He got over the fear.
Supposedly.
He worked very hard to get over that fear.
After the first time it happened...
Wait. What if this was his first time using a portable toilet again? After the first season?
Nope. That's it. This is the last time. Nope. I will blow up before I use another.
Oh.
I will shit my pants before I use another portable toilet. Is probably what's going through his head if this is the first time.
Well, there's a simple solution.
I'm wearing a diaper to work from now on.
Find some iced flower bed. Be discreet.
Fuck that, I'm doing right in the middle of the street where there's no chance of a fucking spider hanging out.
It's Australia. There's definitely a chance of a spider hanging out.
Yeah, it will climb out of the fucking pavement, bite you on your sack, and then laugh and run away. Because it's fucking Australia.
Okay. After the first time it happened, I didn't really want to use one again, he said. Toilets got clean that day, and I thought it was my opportunity to go use one. I looked under both seats, and then I sat down and did my business. Next thing you know, I'm bent over in pain. Okay. Clean and porta-john are two words that should never be used in the same sentence together.
Well, no. Porta-john clean is different than what you'd think. What that means is someone has come by, emptied it, then taken a hose and fucking sprayed the entire thing down.
Yeah.
That's it.
As I said.
And then refilled it.
Yeah, if you don't pass out from the smell, it's clean.
Yep.
I'll be holding on. I feel like that's a misplaced song lyric. Anyway, the tradesman said he was not sure what type of spider bit him this time. One of his colleagues took him from the worksite in northwest Sydney to Blacktown Hospital, although many of his workmates were quick to see the lighter side of the situation. They got worried the first time, he said. This time they were making jokes before I was getting in the car.
Yep, those are his friends. Those are his friends.
Yep.
The hospital declined to discuss the matter, citing patient privacy. Jordan was released from the hospital and said he expected to return to work soon, but was unlikely to be using the on-site toilet. I think I'll be holding on for dear life, to be honest, he said. The redback spider, closely related to the black widow spider, is distinguished by a long red stripe on its abdomen. Its bite causes severe pain, sweating, and nausea. Although there are recorded cases of deaths from the redback bites, none have occurred since the development of antivenom in 1956.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad he's okay.
But could you imagine that thing just legs around the head? Ugh.
Biting right down on the tip.
Oh. On either side of the we're done. Oh God. Oh man. I don't want it. Let's move on to something less
Nut
painful.
up, Rimshee, be a fucking man.
I wouldn't
This
be
is
if
very
one of these
sad.
bit me down there. I would let out my inner girl faster than you can say what happened.
Hey, like, it could be worse.
Yeah,
Could have
it
been
could be
around or
big
close.
enough to bite it off.
Oh man. Yeah, they're small.
YouTube would delete his channel. What?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to show it. He just needs to talk about it.
Yeah, this bite wasn't as hard.
Let's talk
Wasn't
about
as
it.
bad as my last one. After like the fifth or sixth, I don't know why this guy's southern, but after the fifth or sixth one, you kind of get used to it.
Well, you remember that dude that like tested on himself like all the bugs that sting and bite and shit and how bad it was?
He didn't do it with his dick.
No, he didn't do it with his dick. But still, you know, some people are junkies like that.
Yeah, some people are weird.
Also, some people are junk.
No, most people are junk.
Mm. Oh man. So let's move on with another Australia article.
If you haven't noticed, they're in pairs.
Yeah. We did really good at pairing up articles this week.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us.
Alright.
Alright, drone captures more than $3.5 million worth of seized cannabis in Australia. Is that 3.5 million Australian dollars or 3.5 million American dollars?
I don't fucking know.
Because that's like a dime bag in American dollars. Police in New South Wales, Australia, used a drone to show the full extent of an outdoor cannabis cultivation in central west New South Wales. The police were able to uncover 20,000-acre property being used to grow cannabis worth more than 3.5 million being seized. 20,000. No, that math doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the groupings and if it's 20,000 acres grouped like that, you're unless it's just this section of the property that's being used for it. That's different.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it could just be certain sections that they're growing, because they may. I don't think it's covering the entire property. It's probably spaced out in like 1 acre increments or like half acre increments or something like that.
Yeah, but with that grouping, that's probably about
Drug Lord Jables here to answer our questions. Huh?
That's probably $1 million right there in that picture.
So maybe they
two.
had like 2.5 other sections of the property.
Or maybe it's in Australian dollars and it's more expensive in Australia.
Yeah. I don't think it's like $3.50 to every one, though. And it's not
Well,
showing the
no,
entire
no.
thing, so who the fuck knows?
No, I'm not talking about like for like exchange rates or anything. I'm just talking about maybe their laws are more strict, so it's more expensive in general, or it's harder to get in general, so it's a little higher in price.
Imagine a fire running through that. Fireman high as fuck. So high you'd use the John with the spider again. God damn it, Larry.
All right. New South Wales Police has managed to locate and take down an illegal cannabis growing operation stretching over a 20,000 acre property. Oh, it's just stretched out over the entire property, I guess. A drone was used to gauge the extent of the property and the number of plants from above. Along with the police seizing the cannabis plants from the property, they were also able to seize a loaded double barrel shotgun. Okay.
Oh
Makes
my. 2
sense.
shots.
By the way, you know what they're going to do with all of that? They're going to
Smoke it.
burn it.
They're gonna smoke
they're
it.
burn
It will be lit on fire or heated up in an oven or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm. This seizure is the largest outdoor cannabis crop located in the New South Wales Police Force since 2017. In 2 years? Okay. With officers removing more than 3,000 plants from one location, this property stretched over 20,000 acres and was a dedicated plantation used solely for the purpose of large commercial cannabis cultivation and supply. We know from experience that criminal syndicates will often reinvest profits made from these crops into other illicit enterprises. We want the community to know that our officers will continue targeting these criminal networks that remain in operation, preying on Australians at this difficult and vulnerable time.
They have the
Information
good
from the
stuff.
community can be the vital piece of information that leads our investigators to an arrest. So if you see something suspicious, please contact police or Crime Stoppers immediately. Okay, so Australia, this is what you do. You legalize the cannabis because that person obviously had enough plants. He was getting people jobs. Huh.
Also,
And a lot of people jobs.
when it comes to
3,000 plants is a
cannabis,
lot to
snitches get
process.
stitches.
Yeah.
Only
Wait.
cannabis though.
Yeah. Yeah. Just legalize it. You know how many jobs you could create if you legalized it? Same 3,000 plants, but you could have a bigger workforce legally because more people would be willing to do it. Yeah. It's
Don't
so
be
great to see drones being utilized just like any other camera or piece of equipment police usually take along when they have warrants. It's also great to see the New South Wales police sharing images on social media to show how useful drones are when being used positively. It's not positive. What are your thoughts on drones working with police to gather evidence and assist where needed? Let us know in the comments below. Fucking hate it.
You know, this is just because this website doesn't want to be taken down in jurisdictions where they wanted you to know about this, but they didn't want to be taken down by jurisdictions that are anti-pot. That's all this is. I'm calling it. And if I'm wrong, well, he should eat his dick. Just like a spider would.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the comments for this article. There's only 2 of them. There's only 2 comments, and both of them are like, one of them's just discussing use of drone tech. These governments should honestly be ashamed that they implement such laws. Sad. And then somebody else saying the drug war, and in particular the criminalization of cannabis, is oppression perpetrated against virtually all people by virtually all governments. How useful drones are when used positively? Seriously? It's a dystopian farce. We should all be calling out with one voice the politicians who perpetrate these atrocities. Oh, wait, sorry. Who perpetuate these atrocities against people who grow and consume a plant.
We're gonna live
16-year-old me.
We're gonna
I see
survive.
16. I see 16-year-old me is in the comment section here.
I am surprised that they haven't disabled comments.
There's only 2.
Yeah, but they haven't disabled him. All right.
Massive waste of resources, Brony.
Let's get naked. Naked man,
crazy.
naked man charged in Powell sausage assault. Let that sink in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One man taken into custody after court documents show, or one man was taken into custody after court documents show he was accused of entering a Powell gas station completely in the nude. According to records, Jalen Clay went into the Rocky Top Market on East Emory Road Saturday afternoon without any clothes on. Clay allegedly took a bottle of water and left without paying. A witness told investigators that Clay re-entered the store shortly after and began knocking items off the shelves. Clay allegedly punched one woman in the head, then began throwing sausages at the cashier. Arrest records show Clay was stunned by officers repeatedly before they were able to take him into custody. He faces charges of assault. Assault with a friendly weapon. What? Larry, put the sausage down! I can't! It's attached to me!
Yeah.
Wow.
So last movie night on the with Nick, we watched Guns Akimbo with Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh god, I want to see that.
What?
I want to see that.
Watch it. It's ridiculous. It's a great time.
Well, people all keep saying that that's who I'm going to be when I'm in my old age. An old man in a bathrobe. In a bathrobe with barefooted slippers holding two fucking pistols.
No. Okay, so in that movie, he's not just holding them.
Yeah, they're bolted to his hand.
They're bolted to his fucking hand.
Close enough.
Yeah, it was Dina was there. It was a great time. It's a fantastic movie. There's this chick in there. Every time she snorts coke, the movie just makes like this video game power up sound, and then she just starts shooting people. It's fucking great.
Fucking mushroom Mario Brothers.
Oh, there's a fight scene where she falls on the ground on a pile of coke, and she just goes, and it goes. She just starts fucking shit up.
Hi, Dina.
She's like fucking Snowflame.
Snowflame was brought up during that.
Nice.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Snowflame is an old comic book character that
he's a supervillain powered by cocaine.
Yes.
That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Oh, you want to go to some more wholesome stuff now?
Massive amounts of cocaine.
You want to go to some more wholesome stuff now?
Yeah, let's go to wholesome.
All right.
Wholesome's nice.
Who do you want to take the CNN article, Jables, and then
Nah,
No?
I don't want to take this one. I really have to pee.
Alright. I'll take this one. You prep that next one, sir.
Yeah, I can take the one after this.
Bush is giving 3 months worth of beer to people who adopt or foster a dog during coronavirus crisis. Wholesome. Except for the beer.
Yeah, it's like when the prerequisite is like you have to take Bush, it's just like
This is the reward.
Yeah, but it might
I
not- it
just
might not
want
be
the
Bush.
dog.
It might not be Bush beer though. That's the thing, because Bush actually owns a lot of beer companies.
true.
Well, we'll see. Nothing beats the company of man's best friend as you self-isolate during the coronavirus outbreak. But an ice cold beer, free at that, comes in at a close second. I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't agree, but that's neither here nor there. Now you can have both because Bush Beer is offering a 3-month supply of its beer to 500 people who adopt or foster a dog from Midwest Animal Rescue in Minnesota. Someone tell Bread that he can get beer free if he adopts a dog.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Everyone could use a companion for the couch right now. So if you foster or adopt a dog from Midwest Animal Rescue, we'll give you 3 months worth of Bush to enjoy by their side. Go to bush.com foster dogs to learn more. Retweet to spread the word. And then another CNN tweet that I don't care about because it's CNN. Animal shelters across the U.S. are closing their doors to the public and canceling adoption events to slow the spread of the coronavirus. But nothing is stopping new abandoned animals from coming in, so shelters are trying to place as many animals in homes as quickly as possible. To help this effort, Bush Beer has teamed up with Midwest Animal Rescue to launch the Foster a Dog Get Bush offer. During these uncertain, lonelier times, people need an escape. Cue the cute puppy memes and photos, a spokesperson for Bush told People magazine in a statement. But as much as we need those cute puppy pics to help get us through social distancing, it's actually them who need us. Social distancing is better with a furry friend by your side and a cold beer in your hand, the spokesperson added. To enter, you must adopt or foster a dog through Midwest Animal Rescue. After completing the adoption or foster process, you will receive a confirmation email from the animal shelter, which you should then send to Bush through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram by April 25th. If you are one of the first 500 people to enter, you will receive a $100 prepaid debit card, which you can then...
What? $100?
which you can then use to buy your 3 months worth of beer.
No. That's not how my drinking works.
So whether it's for the dog or for the free beer, this is an offer that's truly a win-win for everyone. Now, this is a prepaid debit card. That does not mean that it has to be used for beer. So,
yeah, I could buy Coke with that.
nothing. I'm not sure that nothing goes better together than a dog by your side and a line of Coke on the mirror in front of you. I'm not sure that's what they're going for.
Dude, you could run that dog so good. Like, just keep running and running until that dog's tired out.
And then you'd have to
Fucking
keep
love
going
it.
because you did Coke.
Yeah, maybe. Depends how much you drink.
We do not support the use of Coke officially on this show.
No, I don't support anybody use any drugs. If you are the type of person that would do that, though, I do have some advice for you.
Don't be stupid.
Only take what you can handle and always know your dealer.
Yeah, let's move on to the next one, because it's more from a doggo. Before Jables gets us in trouble with Twitch again.
We've never been in trouble with Twitch.
No. We have not. You have. I dealt with it.
I've never been in trouble with Twitch.
Moving on. Go ahead.
Other than that one time I said that.
I'll take this one. As soon as it loads. From peoplemagazine.com. This dog at a Maryland winery will deliver wine to your car to promote social distancing. Soda Pup can deliver up to 2 bottles of wine at a time using his saddlebag.
Yeah.
Social distancing might be rough. Kill yourself. But now there's really nothing to... You son of a bitch.
I'm so glad you have this one now.
I fucking hate puns. God damn it.
Oh, why do you hate puns? They're punny.
Shut up, Jables. Like many
You know, puns would be the highest
restaurants,
form of
Stonehouse
comedy.
Urban Winery in Hackerston, Maryland, recently transitioned to delivery and takeout only as a way to slow the spread of the novel coronavirus, COVID-19. That's when Lori Yada, co-owner of the winery, thought of the perfect way to employ no-contact delivery with her 11-year-old dog, Soda Pup. According to the New York Post, the 75-pound boxer mix is the new on-site delivery boy, offering curbside wine delivery to customers who order bottles of wine for pickup.
That's an old boxer.
Yeah. He looks to be in good shape, though.
Yeah.
Mom says that all we have to pitch in and pull our weight. That includes me as well. So if you are out shopping and have kids in the car or just want to keep your distance from other folks, give us a call and place your order. The winery posted on Facebook alongside a picture of Soda Pup and his delivery gear. Soda Pup carries up to 2 bottles of wine at a time using a saddlebag with 2 pockets on either side. Not to worry, Yada told WJLA. The dog gets several breaks to rest up from his hard day at work. We tuck the wine in his vest and send him out with the wine bottles, his owner told the Herald Mail. If people don't want to come in contact with us physically, dogs are not supposed to be able to carry the virus. With Soda Pup on the...
I heard the wait. I heard the opposite. Like if people with the virus pet the dog and shit, it'll store in their fur, and you can still get it.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? It's a dog. I'll risk
It's
it.
cute. Yeah, I get it.
With Soda Pup on the job, business is booming, Yada said. We've had people call in just specifically to have Soda Pup bring out wine to them. She added, people have come in who were never here before. They said they came in because they saw the post about Soda Pup and they wanted to come and meet him. They get down on their knees. They love it. He is gentle, easygoing. He's a very laid-back big boy.
Well, to be fair, he's a boxer, so
Yeah,
totally
he's a
makes
big-
sense to have that personality type, especially at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were trying to get another article of this, but it was fucking just not working well with our browser that we use for OBS and whatnot.
Yeah. Wait. Which was the other article?
I don't know. It was ULI or some shit.
Oh, yeah. No, it's the same article, just different site. Well, pretty much the same article.
What do you mean? There's talk about nipples again?
Yeah.
Oh, in the
Apparently
chat.
I showed
Okay,
my nips.
that's different.
My nips are always showing when I'm doing the show, guys. I'm just not on camera.
and the chat's
think I
back on
wear a shirt
Cuomo's
in my
boobs.
Yeah, Larry, that's perfect. I'm gonna start using that for boobs in the future.
What?
Oh, the Cuomo boobs.
Oh my god. These are pierced.
Yeah, I'm into the pierced titties.
Oh yeah.
You're not wrong, Skull.
Yeah.
Dina, I'm
Yeah.
not a tease.
Skull, you're yeah. Oh, there it is. I was just about to say, shocking. We have been through this entire thing, and I haven't seen one issue needing mod action, and then cats post something.
Yeah, I'm the best thought around. I'll take that. Yeah, no, Twitch doesn't like the word thought.
That's because that's their
Wonder
entire
why.
business practice.
Yeah,
But
well,
they don't like to
well,
talk
they
about.
also, I don't think they like the word thought because they didn't put any into their business, into their UI. Blah, fuck, I butchered that. I don't think they like the word thought because they didn't put any into their UI.
Yeah, and yet it's still better than some places.
Yeah. Oh, Skepper's asking to join.
Yeah, I was going to say thoughts.
You said you don't like puns, you fuck.
Hello.
You're coming in right at the end of the show.
It's
The
only
last
okay
like
when I
10-ish
do it.
minutes.
Fuck off.
Coming in at the end of the show. We've got 5 minutes left.
I didn't say 5. I said 10-ish.
Okay, I misheard you.
Hey, I've never claimed not to be a hypocrite, Larry.
All right, let's move on to our next article, and I got this one.
Okay.
Government accidentally shuts itself down with ban on non-essential business. Washington, D.C. Congress has asked all non-essential business to limit their hours or close entirely for an undetermined amount of time. But this shutdown mistakenly shut down the most non-essential entity of all, the government. For a brief period of time, all government in the United States was illegal, since it is completely non-essential to everything. Oops, said Senator McConnell. We meant non-essential private businesses, of course. The government is always essential, even when it's not doing anything or is making things worse. Senators, congresspeople, and bureaucrats frantically rewrote the bill to include only businesses that actually produce something and not government agencies that just watched other people make stuff. Though they had dragged their feet on passing bills related to relieving the financial distress of the shutdown, they passed this revision in record speed, almost as quick as they vote for pay raises for themselves. Speaker of the
That's pretty fast.
It's on the docket. We're done. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi said she would have caught the mistake, but had passed the ban in a hurry, saying, "We had to pass the ban to see what it did."
That's like Obamacare. Vote for it and see what you get.
Surprise, it's shit.
Yeah, just like everything the government. I should not say everything the government does, whether or not I believe that. But
watch out, you might kill yourself.
That's only if I have evidence that Hillary Clinton killed someone or had someone killed.
I do not associate with Rimshee in any way, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, that, by the way, I've been people have been telling me we really need to get that fire extinguisher emoji.
Yeah, we do.
If someone in the audience could like make that for us, it has to be less than 252 kilobytes in order for us to make it in. Well, I don't know how emojis work on Twitch. For Discord, it has to be less than 252 kilobytes. So Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you wizards get on that
need
shit?
Yeah, we got stuff going on. It's fun. We're not paying for this.
Skull, you
It's
have a
for
very high opinion of yourself.
exposure. Yeah, because this would get you exposure.
Well, no, I'm still working. I'll pay for it.
That was
want-
supposed to be a joke about how many
Yeah, if you
quote
want me to
unquote
pay for it.
influencers will say, "Oh, how about you give me this free thing for exposure?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking bitches.
Scupper
I have
does
too
it
many
for
artists.
exposure.
I have too many artist friends that I can't justifiably do that.
Oh, I could totally do it as a joke. I would never do it with any seriousness.
Yeah.
I don't know, Larry. That depends on the titties.
Like we didn't pay Brainwash for all the work that he did for our new setup and everything. But that's because he absolutely refused to give us any information to send him money.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Therefore, it's not our fault.
I'm out here in Florida right now, and I
pity you.
literally almost punched a guy in the face because he was like breathing down the back of my neck, and then he sneezed.
Oh my god.
You don't punch him in the face, you punch him in the dick. Like a spider
you
would.
know, right now, according to federal law, that counts as a terrorist act.
Well, this is Florida, so I'm sure they're not going to uphold that.
Well, it counts as assault right now.
Yeah, well, I was really, really, really irate, but I did everything that I could to just like bottle it up and not be a dick and do my best.
Be a dick.
Should have punched him in the dick and said it was self-defense.
He sneezed on me, so I punched him in the dick. Like,
it was.
Florida is technically a stand your ground state.
He sneezed on me.
And then as soon as they question why that counts as a self-defense act, because I could have put the spider on there, but I thought that was overkill.
Florida has a huge brown widow problem.
Yeah, by the way, Scupper, just to let you know, earlier in the show, we covered an article about a man who's been bitten on the dick twice by a spider
in a porta-john.
Twice in 5 months.
Twice in 5 months?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was, we're guessing it was the first time he used a porta-john since the first bite.
No, he's using the wrong glory hole.
Well, the first time everyone was all concerned. The second time, oh no.
You know what they need to be looking out for is the guy with the little fucking spider web and the brown recluse who's hanging it down in glory holes. You know, you gotta watch out for that guy.
Yeah.
Recluses don't build webs though. They tend to wander around.
Yeah, I fucking hate those things.
Like a bee, when you tie a string to it, he found one, scooped it up and froze it, and then tied a string to it, and he's just hanging it down there on its little string. All right, no joke, guys. It was me. I did it.
I feel like you put a little bit too much effort into these things.
Maybe.
Shit happens.
I'm just saying, it's much easier to get a mousetrap.
Much safer, less venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you got to carry an EpiPen around, and it's just a hassle.
Well, some of you might want to carry a pair of, or no, excuse me. Some of you might want to have a mousetrap, but I prefer to have a pair of welding vice grips.
Okay,
Uh,
creative now.
Okay.
Just pinch off your artery at the right point.
Chat's just like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about tits. You know, I think after this quarantine is over, I'm gonna pierce my nipples.
No, pierce one.
Why one?
Because why the fuck not? People would it would cause more questions than if you pierced both.
No, because the first thing that comes to everybody's mind if you only pierce one is that guy was too much of a pussy to do both.
Jables, can I do it for you?
Yeah,
Do you know how to pierce
known
nipples?
for half measures.
Yeah, he's not a man known for half measures. Just get a Jacob's ladder and call it good.
That I won't.
If you're gonna pierce your nipples because hey Cuomo did it, why not go whole hog and one up him?
Whole hog?
Oh, fuck. Oof, indeed, cats.
Yeah, oh man. Oh, that was great. I don't know if you intended to do that or not.
Well, you'll never know.
Might as well just get a Prince Albert while I'm at it.
No, what you should do is get one of those surface piercings and make sure that whatever it is you have pierced there is in the shape of a spider.
Ooh. Ooh. Little spider gem right on top.
Yeah.
I've been bit.
Combine two of our articles from tonight.
That reminds me of an T3K.
My spider tits are tingling. What the fuck, Larry?
I mean, there is a Spider-Woman character.
Oh yeah, Spider-Gwen. Among others, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's another rabbit hole that we best not go into.
Yeah, cats. I'm not actually gonna do that. I'm pretty happy with how my dick is right now. I don't need piercings in it. I'm good.
Oh, I thought you were
My
going to
balls, on the other hand.
Nipples.
Oh no.
Jables, what if I actually knew how to do it? Would you let me do
I've gotten curbside piercings before. Like it's,
this isn't
I don't know,
curbside
dude.
piercing. What if everything was sterile and it was all the correct equipment and I did it?
That's how he knows not to get a Prince Albert. He once pierced his dick on a curbside piercing.
What were you doing with that streetlight, Jables?
Mistakes were made, weren't they, Jables?
No.
No such thing as mistakes, Rimshee. Just happy accidents.
Only when you're talking about Bob Ross. If you're talking to my dad, I am the mistake.
Yeah. That's a fun story.
And I've actually met Rimshee's dad, which is even more entertaining. And I fully believe that came out of his mouth.
Now, here's some context. He was drunk at the time.
No.
Okay.
Your dad loves you. Like, don't.
Actually, after he said that, every time I would bring up that story around him, he'd always be like, you know, you were planned, right? You know, you were planned, right?
It's like, just please, God, I'm so sorry. Just, oh God.
Dad, you know,
For-
you could plan something. Doesn't stop it from being a mistake.
For those of you that don't know, somebody asked his dad how to spell mistake.
No, what it was my dad, my best friend, and I were at a short version. We're at a tree lot for Christmas. My dad found a gallon of Jack inside the lockbox, and after hours, it got popped open, and plenty of drinking was happening. I drove everyone home. My best friend, supposedly sobering up, he wasn't, and is trying to text someone. Looks up and says, "How do you spell mistake?" My dad, out of nowhere, comes from around the corner, lumbering towards one of the chairs, and just spells out my name and flops into the chair.
By the way, Rimshee's parents are some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. They put
Yeah.
up with me.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out how they ended up with me.
They put up with me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I hope this lockdown doesn't go on so long that I can't go to the wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, hopefully it ends before that.
I think it will. The numbers
Yeah.
are starting to go down.
Yeah.
We were on the forefront of it, and the numbers are starting to go down. So
Yeah, because I was thinking about taking the train.
Yeah.
well, if
Even
we
still,
could,
you know,
we could
like,
have a small wedding.
a lot of people are still doing a lot of precautions. Like, the governor of my state just recently decided that, yeah, schools aren't reopening this year.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
also have the same thing. I found out on Tuesday that instead of going to work this Monday, I have to wait until May.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Are you doing all right then?
Miss Rimshee's still working, so that's good.
Yeah. Okay. We can talk about that off air.
Yeah, that's more of an off-air thing. Without getting too much into it, that's an off-air thing.
Hey, does anybody have any advice about shaving one's armpits with a straight razor?
With a straight razor, don't
Um,
miss.
Yeah.
Have you?
There's
have
some
you
arteries in there that you don't want to nick.
Yeah.
I
Have
was
you
joking. I
shaved?
was joking.
Have you shaved with a straight razor before?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then yeah, if you've done it before, then you generally know what you're doing. I mean, just do that. Problem is, you won't be able to have two hands to stretch.
Yeah.
Because
No,
the
but you
beard
can
is
stretch
nice
it.
and warm in the winter, Larry, but it gets itchy after a while.
Yeah.
I'm not privy to what's going on in the Twitch thing because my Wi-Fi isn't good enough to do both at the same time. So
Well,
No, that's fine. We're addressing everything that's important.
I'm sure they are.
he already is a furry, Larry. I mean, look at his display icon. That's his furry suit.
If Larry wants to talk to me about this in his own private time, I'm sure I can make one for him.
He just shouts, "Then why?"
Hear that, Larry? Offers on the table.
Yeah.
No.
Just
You
have
know,
a seat next to Uncle Scupper, and he'll tell you all about it.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? My local area has said that you gotta have masks when you go out. So Miss Rimshee decided to knit some masks, and I, being the lazy fucker I am, leaned over, saw my flight helmet with its oxygen mask, leaned back forward, and said, "Fuck it, I'll wear that out." So when I go to the store, I'm wearing my flight helmet.
Yeah.
I have a PAPR you can attach to it, so it'll actually work.
Do you have Danger Zone just ready to play on your phone?
I will. That's a good call. I will attach the speaker and have Danger Zone ready.
No, seriously, Rimshee, I have an old PAPR with still filters for it that I have, and if you're interested, it's yours.
Done.
All right, I'll get it to you.
Oh. Beastmaster 69 over here. You gonna take that, Scup?
Yeah.
What happens?
Oh, Larry's calling you Beastmaster 69, and he's saying push it to the limit. Oh, that one's towards me.
No, I can't. Like I said, I can't see the Twitch thing.
Yeah, that's
that's why we're reading it to you.
No, thank you so much, guys. I love you so much.
Main show is slightly delayed, guys. It'll be a few more months.
Yeah. Well, actually, there is that change.org petition to make me run the main show. So check that out.
That still has zero signatures, correct?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, he can
But it's also change.org. You think anything would happen if it got a bunch of...
Fuck no. Why would anything come from a change.org petition? It didn't help fix the California drought.
Hold on a second. I got it. Rimshee walked into the store with his mask and helmet on.
Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I know where you go with these impromptu songs sometimes, Scupper. We're on Twitch.
I actually kind of want to make a fucking adapter for my helmet electrical so that I could plug it in and just talk over that.
Oh, really?
I kind of want to make an adapter for it.
I already have one.
Nice.
It's the big one, right?
Yeah, the big 2-prong.
Yeah, I've got one. You can have that too.
Oh, nice.
I've got so much like tactical and military crap now that I just want to get rid of it. I'm like, oh god, I have a frickin' Sperry gyro compass out of a Navy ship that people think is some kind of Nazi mind control device. Oh god, what's that?
That's because it is.
That's how I control the young ones. They're the ones with the blue hair and the white eyes.
They're clones, you see. I keep them in my basement.
Someone has to walk the clones. Have you guys seen Jojo Rabbit?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Fucking worth it. Watch it.
Watched it with Nick last Saturday.
It's fantastic.
Speaking of which, movie night tomorrow in the Late Night Saints Discord.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
There is a town hall on not this Sunday, but next Sunday in the Legacy Saints.
I'll be there.
Reminder for everyone, since no one was here when we originally announced it.
Yeah. Yes, Cats, a movie night and a town hall. I don't know which one you're saying really to, or if you're just in the chat.
Gonna ride in.
Yeah, town hall. You gotta be there, supposedly.
Yeah, Cats. You're not doing anything else. Everybody better show up to the town hall.
Oh, I have so many great places that I want to go with this song, but they need to be shared in private.
Yeah, I know. That's why. That's kind of why Rimshee and I stopped you.
We want to hear. We don't want to be banned from Twitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I do have restraint, believe it or not.
Crab, what goes on at the town halls is we just open it up to everybody in the server to
Bring up any
to
issues.
let us know. Yeah, bring up any issues or changes they might like to see.
Like any
You know.
suggestions, complaints, criticisms, comments in general.
I haven't been there for a while,
Yeah.
but like, it's basically to the point. It's like there hasn't been a meaningful suggestion or need for update in like over a year now.
Yeah, so we've been slowly reducing the
Yeah.
number over time, so we're now at quarterly.
It's just like people
Yeah.
come in and it's just like, okay, guys, got any complaints? It's just like, nah, nothing really. How
We're
are
just
you?
here to
It's
see
like,
what anybody
okay,
else might.
then town hall over.
Yeah. We're just here to see what anybody else might have wanted to say.
Oh man, I'm golden right now. I'm ready to go. It's too bad I'm here because honestly, like I could run with this for like an hour.
We all have
Cat.
complaints, Skull. It's just a question of whether or not anybody cares, and they often don't.
The mod team will listen.
Cats,
Doesn't mean
I
we'll
don't.
act.
Cats, I don't wear pants anytime I'm on Discord.
Yeah, me neither.
'Cause I'm home and I live alone.
I've been having trouble remembering what day it is lately.
Hey, I wear pants, cats. I just don't wear shirts. Get it right.
You guys want to hear something funny? And this is totally safe for work. I brought my laundry to a wash and fold place that you pay them to wash and fold your laundry. And the sweet little lady behind the counter winked at me and said, "Ooh, kinky."
Okay.
All
cute.
right.
My laundry.
Oh.
I don't know where to go with that.
Well, you know where we can go? I know exactly where we can go. We can head on over to the Late Night Saints channel.
Yeah, okay. I need to do some bullshit first because it's not coming up. And
Yeah,
for us to
while you do that bullshit, yeah, everybody, thank you for joining us. It's been great. Everybody that subscribed, I appreciate all of you. And yes, Nick is starting late tonight. That's why we went on so long, is because he told us he was starting late tonight. Psst, psst. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Lesser Saints of Discord. I'm Jables. There's Rimshee. SirIsWatching. Scupper was here too. And,
yeah, Scupper was here.
We'll be back here next week.
Yeah, we'll be back here next week. Same time, same place. Follow me on Twitter to get updates and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I guess that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Really.
Just in
I
time
love
to
you.
raid.
I'll see you in the Saints chat.
Take care. Hey, have a good night.
Right.
Enjoy the Saints. Or don't. I don't care. I don't own you.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. It's been